Kristen's got the hook on.
Yeah, right? The thing is like built for this, right?
Yeah, quattro. Oh, actually, shit. I should hold on. Let me.
I don't want it to pull directly on the nut.
So far we've lowered the tire pressure in the Sprinter van 10 psi in the front and 14 psi in the rear. Those little extra psi, those little extra pounds of pressure can make a big difference out here in the sand. We're about to find out. Being part of this adventure has actually been a really fun experience. To be out here not only with other people that enjoy getting their vehicles out into the backcountry, but also everybody here on this trip has had, you know, a creative element to them, whether it's a photography or Instagram or YouTube or filmmakers. We all share that in common. So for me, it's an opportunity to finally get out and run with a crowd like this, because most of the stuff that I do is it's all solo. I'm doing it out by myself and figuring it out as I go, and I never really get to sit around camp and talk shop with another group of inspiring people. And that's what I'm getting out of this trip, is just the opportunity to sit and talk shop with everybody, and we all have our own unique experiences, and we can learn so much from each other, and it's a cool opportunity.
Like the dude outside or something?
He was working a little this miniature excavator next to his property. He saw me go up.
I've got 17.4 down.
Yeah, he came up. He was cool as shit. He's like, hey, you guys. He's like, you know where that pullout is across from the boat launch? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, just go in there, man. Nobody gonna fuck with you. I got friends to do it.
Sick.
Like,
Nice.
okay.
Hell yeah. Thanks.
Do you have the app?
Yeah.
Only one way to find out.
It's true.
Can I be a dot? Oh. 99. There's one more dot. There are. New results.
Yeah?
Loading. This may take a moment. Processing. And frequent interruptions. Video calls, frequent interruptions. Online gaming, frequent interruptions.
So I generally like to go out and film by myself. I like to be out solo. I'm not a super social person, and I like to be by myself. I enjoy the solitude. I like to be able to 100% decide exactly where I'm gonna go, or if I've got a planned route, but I see, a side road that looks interesting, then I want to be able to just say, you know what, I'm gonna go check this out. And if I stumble upon a campsite, just an awesome campsite at 3 in the afternoon instead of 6 when, we planned on camping, I'll say, I'm just gonna stop here and enjoy this site. And the filming is much, much easier to do when I'm by myself, setting up cameras, getting driving shots, just not slowing everybody down. When I go out with people, and even if they know that I'm gonna film, I go out with people and they say, oh, it's okay, you can stop as much as you want. But after a couple of hours of that, when, your convoy has done maybe a third of the distance of what people are accustomed to doing, you can tell it starts to get old for people. And so then I feel inhibited to film what I want, and I see shots and I let them go by. And so that's really why I like to roll by myself.
Yeah, it is, really is, man.
Oh shit.
Reminds me of like one of my buddy's apartments used to get ripped. He always had Mexican blankets over his couches.
Oh yeah.
Because his dog ate them. Ate the cushions.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I contemplated getting like one of these camper things, but I think I'm gonna buy a skinny camper.
Skinny guy?
Skinny guy. Yeah, we've been talking a lot. I think that's what I might want to do.
So now it's fully insulated.
That's cool. And so, did you make the bug screen, or it comes with it?
No, I made it. Yeah, so it's all Velcroed on.
Oh, nice.
And then you just
that's how our back door is.
yeah, so I bought it off Amazon. It's for like a
that's right.
typical
Works great.
door screen.
Yep.
And I cut it and made it fit. And
So, did it come upholstered, or did you do that?
nope, I did that.
You did that. Sweet. That makes a huge difference, I feel like.
Yeah.
That makes it super homey. And then with your lights up there on the edge.
Yep.
But if you could leave your top down, that would be a lot better.
Yeah,
For
it'd
that
be way
scenario.
easier to just park.
Stealthy.
Yeah.
And it looks just like someone just parked a truck here.
Yeah.
And no one would know it's in the back because it's all.
Yeah. That's kind of what I bank on. Like, people are like, dude, you can't go stealth camping on that thing. I'm like, no shit, I'm not trying to trick somebody that it's not a camper van.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be parked in front of my house and sleeping in the house. I could be parked in front of my apartment complex and sleeping in the apartment.
Yeah, that's funny stuff.
My main thing is about stealth camping is like, I don't roll up and like pull my camp chair out and make a bunch of noise setting up camp in front of somebody's house in a neighborhood. It's like you pull up, you crawl on the back, close the shades, and go to sleep.
Yeah. You had nobody screwed with you or done any weird stuff?
I've
No
never even
murders?
got a knock. In the 10 years that I've done it, the first time I got a knock was in a marina, like 2 weeks into living in a van. I was like, dude, a marina's no brainer because everybody's parked there. The parking lot's full of cars and everybody's sleeping on their boats.
Boats, yeah.
So I pull in with a Volkswagen that looks just like the other 10 Volkswagens. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, I get a freaking knock. I'm like, you don't even know that I'm in here. It was a security guard, yeah.
Maybe they're hang tags or something. There was nothing.
Maybe either that or they had a list of the license plates and
Yeah.
mine wasn't registered.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I could think of.
Did he tell you to leave?
No, dude. So I was like, my curtains were drawn and he couldn't tell that I was in there. So I just stayed
still.
there perfectly still and he shined his spotlight all around. He was all like, I'm like, fuck you, dude. You don't even know I'm in here. And
Yeah.
eventually left and I left and that was that.
Nice.
So tonight we'll be probably doing a minimalistic camp. Not really gonna put up table. Just gonna be using the tailgate to grill. Set the tents up. Didn't really find an ideal location to go full-blown camp, but this will do. This will do.
Yeah, it's coming up now that I have better service. It's coming up as a fire.
So you went up to the very top,
Yeah.
to the right.
Yep.
You
And I
ended
saw-
at their property where. It
Yeah, I
was
saw
like
the property
turnaround.
and I saw the white gate.
Yeah.
And then I saw there was like an open gate to a house on the left, and I went
That
up and
was
then
it.
back down there.
That was it, right
Okay.
there. So we can pull up there. I got the key to the gate, and we can go up a little further. And
They
it's
call
a
it
big
Enchanted
opening.
Valley Trailhead, right?
That's
Or it
if
used
you
to
go to
be.
the left.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go to the left, Enchanted Valley Trailhead, so the mailboxes is when you went to
I
the
saw
right.
those,
If
yep.
you go to the left, and it's kind of built over. I've been down there every night because somebody dumped kitties, and I'm trying to get them all.
Oh no.
I know. I got 4 out of 7.
Oh shit.
But
Who wants a cat?
Enchanted Valley.
Yeah, we need a cat in the van.
That'd be cool. No way. Let's go get a kitty then.
Anybody got some tuna?
That trail, I'll take you to that one tomorrow
Okay.
too. That one goes back at least 9 miles, and it's just
holy
flat
shit.
meadow through the trees.
Oh, meadows. would be cool to
It
film.
was an old dairy farm back in the day.
Oh, cool. Is any structure still there?
Way back, it's I haven't been as far back. Like it does seriously go back about 9 miles. I've been about 6, none, but I think there are some. Like when the last person passed away, he gave it to like the state or the county or
Oh,
whatever,
donated it, yeah.
Yeah.
as long as they didn't develop it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool.
I was telling him it's crazy how karma goes around earlier.
Yeah, we pulled a guy out on the ocean or on the beach, got stuck. He was like by him. It was just him and his girl, and they had no recovery gear, no nothing.
Yeah.
They're out there fishing, and there was like nobody else there that could pull him out. And he's like, dude, I think that Toyota over there stuck past his axles.
Oh wow.
And I was like, okay. I just pulled up to him and just yanked him right out. And he's like, dude, I can't thank you guys enough. And he's coming out. He's like, that's good karma. Something good's gonna happen.
Forever.
Yeah. And then we're like,
Here we go.
we're like trying to find place, and I was like, yeah, how about the fucking karma? And then you stopped me, like, hey, go down here. And he's like, dude, I think that was a
You
good
know
thing.
what's even crazier, guys? My wife's name is Karma.
No way. Get out of here.
No. Her middle name is Jewel.
Get out. That's
Karma
so
Jewel.
crazy. You can't make that shit up.
You can't, right? You just can't.
We were destined to meet, man.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Just trying to not blindside people and stuff, so and it helps me too. So it's totally chill. And if we go off on a team
Definitely
Especially that Audi. Holy.
I want to do a subframe, but there's like so many other complementary components that you need to add to it. What we're going to do.
Yeah, because you have the whole Quattro system front and back.
Yeah.
Or the owners.
Yeah.
And
That's crazy because on the map it shows
I
it.
take my dogs up there, and I've taken a few people, like my brother-in-law.
Yeah. It sounds so cool, man. Now I'm pumped to really see
It's
it.
freaking amazing.
What other veggies is there?
Coleslaw is the only veg I'm making.
I'm not gonna pull it out, dude. It's in, yes. Or can do you want me to pull it out?
I mean, like,
And it stroked out to
all of it?
400. And
No, he's just gonna use this right here.
funny ass cameos. Like in Point. Like, hey, let's keep everything minimalistic because we're not sure we're gonna be here. A guy comes down. That's just fucking wide open.
Bro, crazy.
I know you guys are all setting up tripods and lights and shit.
Pretty good?
Camera comes on, he's like, oh,
Yeah.
You're so stoic and
yeah, slow
in
and
person, it's the complete opposite.
Well, that was like traveling in Baja. You just meet people along the way. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the fucking coolest people I met. One of
Just being out here with everyone, all these content creators, has definitely fueled me more. It's a little also tough just since I do work a 9 to 5. This is for me a part-time thing, kind of coming out here. It's been great seeing everyone put in all the effort, being able to pick their brains on like how they go about doing this, and also just hearing their stories about being on the road. It's been great. It's kind of makes me want to just go out more and more and just be like, all right, what can I do to actually do this full time instead of, doing my 9 to 5.
And that's one of the things I love about getting out of the forest is just seeing the earth and the rocks and the dirt, and I don't know.
Yep, I'm the same way. I feel like getting out in those open areas invites more exploration because it's like, ooh, let's go over there.
Yeah.
Like, and we can go through here, and
Yeah.
whereas this becomes
When you see
claustrophobic.
stuff, you see stuff as you're driving. You're driving along, there's a view, and you come around a bend, and there's another view, and you can see stuff. And here, you're driving along, and there's some trees, and you're driving along some more, and there's some more trees.
Yeah.
There's views out there. I mean, it's amazing. There's views out there, but you just can't see them.
Yeah. Places that hadn't been clear cut for a while. Because I feel
Yeah.
like this is what happens when it gets logged. You get the underbrush.
You get this, and the second growth trees.
Yeah, but there were some of those spots way up in there where we came into some just deep woods, and it was like, damn, this is cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you can get into the old growth stuff, or the stuff that hasn't been touched, that's a whole different sort of feel.
Yeah.
And there is less undergrowth, right? Because those trees have been there, that canopy has been there for so long that stuff doesn't grow as well up underneath there.
Yeah.
And so you get more of the,
You get that open forest.
Yeah.
Go ahead and jump on down, son.
Jeff Coxon, and he's the guy who's behind this whole project that we're out on.
It's a lot of work. It's very time consuming, and we want to show, what. After we left the beach, we really struggled to try to find like some public land to go out on. Florence, it's a really wide footprint. Like there's not.
I love how there's people standing outside waving at the parade of trucks going by.
Did you throw candy out for him?
Yeah.
So
Whiskey bottles.
yeah, whiskey bottles.
Yeah, empties.
We couldn't find any like service roads to go up, and then we went in, filled our tanks up with some petrol, and decided, okay, I saw a forest service road that we could get from off the highway. It's about a 8 mile or 10 mile drive back, and so we're like, cool, let's just hit it. It goes around this lake. We were all just kind of, I was really frustrated. I don't know if anybody else was, but I was frustrated because we weren't finding a spot. It was 9 o'clock at night. Kristen had a podcast she was supposed to do, which involved a Starlink and or good cell service. And we get up to where it says no outlet, no turnouts, or no turnarounds. So I was like, all right, everybody stay right here. I'm going to go up. So I went up, and I was met with a gate. And so I was pretty pissed, and I come back down, and we're all stopped in front of this guy's house, and he comes out and he's like, hey, you guys, everything okay? What's going on? And then he sees all the rigs, and he's like, oh my gosh, these rigs are badass. What are you guys doing up here? And I was like, well, we're trying to find a spot to camp. And he's like, yeah, it's all like basically HOA up here. You can't really camp around the lake, but there's a boat launch turnaround, or a boat launch parking lot up here, and it doesn't say no camping, and I know people do it all the time, and nobody will screw with you. He's like, you guys should be fine down there. So we're like desperate. We just said, screw it, let's do it. I mean, if somebody comes in and tells us to leave, I guess we leave, right? But it's better than a Walmart parking lot or something like that. And he came down a little bit later and drank beers with us, and we got to talking, and he got us access to some private land where we get to go up to on our own, which I love doing everything on public lands as much as I can, but when you get the treat of getting some private land to do it, to go on, you do it. And the views are amazing. And right now we're actually going to have barbecue at his wife's joint, who has a barbecue place. I don't know how to like even take it all in. Like last night I was like, is this real? Is this happening right now? It's so crazy. Okay, I want like a sweet one, not too spicy.
Yeah, we have mild, sweet, spicy, and O'Dam.
We'll do a sweet spicy.
Okay, is this all together?
A bunch of us are, yeah.
Sorry. I'll do French fries as well.
Okay, and what kind of barbecue sauce? We got mild, sweet, spicy, or O'Dam.
Sweet and spicy, please.
Yeah, sweet and spicy is, how spicy is the O'Dam?
It made me cry.
Fair enough, fair enough. Can I do a sweet, spicy, and spicy?
Yeah.
Just have the spicy on the side?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate that heads up.
What side?
Oh yeah, let's just do fries.
Okay.
Great.
Thanks for letting us film in here.
Yeah, of course. Oh, hi.
You're so in it.
Going to the lakefront with all of you.
Oh, you're with the big group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You said Donald? Okay.
Hey, Kristen.
I don't.
Or Christian. Yeah. Do you think you would be open to riding a horse later, maybe?
I would fucking love it.
You had me at the long end.
I mean, part of what I like about traveling also is discovering new communities and little places like this, local favorite spots.
Good.
It's always fun to discover.
Well, that is part of it. I mean, everybody has their different stuff, and that's I don't know where it came from. When people are like, "Oh, you went to a barbecue place? How dare you not make your own food out in the wilderness?" Like, yeah. I'm out traveling. I'm here to try local foods and stuff.
Well, like in South Africa and Australia, they're overlanding. A lot of it's on paved roads, and they go community to community. They stop at lodges. They even like sleep.
That dude just threw his kid off the dock. That was great.
How's it been? How's it been for you on this trip? Just kind of.
I feel like, well, at least for me, it's a little bit chill, a little bit relaxing another way from the other two. Plus, well, I feel like the first one there was a lot of chaos, but really thrilling chaos that's really good footage because nothing was like kind of just not really planned. I don't want to say well planned out, but like it wasn't like it was just something like off the rails type, like shoot whatever happens, like let's shoot from the hip type of deal. Let's see what happens. And I felt like there was a lot of things going on that was really worthy to take footage of, which was great. Cause like we didn't know like what we were doing next, what's happening, but this one seems to be more schedule oriented and a little bit more organized in a way. And so we already like what Jeff said. It's like it's kind of weird. Like everything was going smoothly, you know, and then suddenly, you know, he was waiting for something to happen. And I think comparing that from the first episode, we were like figuring out, all right, what's gonna happen? Like the time when Steph got stuck, and we didn't know how deep that one trail with all this was it silt on the trail, and you know, we didn't know like everything. There was so many variables happening in that first episode that I felt like it was very exciting in a way, you know.
Stiff gate, stiff gate. Let me grab the max tracks first. Open it back up. Boom. That'll work.
Hola, buenos días. Estoy aquí con Chad de Viviendo la Vida en el Van. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Oh, bien aquí nomás.
Oh, bueno.
Viendo a Jeff poner su casa.
¿Cómo?
Viendo a Jeff poner su casa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Sí.
So, ¿cómo pensaste con esto?
Burrito, taco,
Hey Jeff.
Hey Gene.
I'm on a like a sort of a
Wait, what was the word though?
¿Cómo?
¿Cómo?
Pensaste.
Yeah.
Empensastes.
Empezar means start.
Table up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how did you start this?
How did you start this?
Turn the key over.
Actually, no, it's a push button.
Yeah.
How do you say homeless?
Yeah.
No casa.
Houseless, not homeless.
Yeah, houseless.
Is there more views up there?
There's a big difference.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It became all slush, like right away.
As it came out.
When I opened the
Oh,
top,
wow.
it was like that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so NASCAR, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
That is pretty dope.
It's great, man.
Get some bear and cougar footage. Be fantastic. Because they're down the hill. Awesome. Yeah, I'll stay away. They won't mess around with you guys. They do because we make a noise. But yeah, you can seriously sit on top of it if you want. It's a better sit up there. It's made for us.
I can't believe somebody else has the same bike.
The HOA common dog.
Yeah.
Look at that. So one thing I have really loved about this trip with this crew is that it's had a certain sort of improvisational aspect to it. I mean, we have almost every single day, we've sort of like had to plan things out, or we've had a plan, and then we've had to sort of change the plan.
Is this real life right now? Oh my god.
This one? It's gonna dress right. Or did I?
I think you're just right.
That's right. Hi, Tammy. These are all my new best friends. Yes. I'm going public, Tammy. So this guy right here, this orange one, okay, it's all yours to use. Okay. That stand up, all yours. Cool. Okay, so yeah, if you want to use the stand up and that, but the only thing is I only got one paddle down here. So
just so we could grab that lure, that's it really.
Oh, we'll just take this thing out. Got a handle there if you know how to use a sup right here.
I've never used it before.
So just grab it, run with it, and don't hit a car with it, and you're good. Okay, cool. Oh, it's light. It's light, and it'll float you nicely.
Do we have a paddle?
This one? Yeah, that one up there is the only one we got down here, it looks like. Cool. Beep, beep, beep. No, Brenda. It's so good to see you.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in a while. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be...
Why don't you just walk it over there, dude?
Right here, it's easier.
But then you got to take time fucking paddling all across. You weirdo. Because you fucking take judo, what do we call it?
You can kneel on it, you don't need a stand.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
I hate it. It's the worst. Worst trip ever.
Should be right there. There you go. Don't get it stuck on your arm. Your leg.
Would it be our third night here? We were just tired, wanted to get to camp, and we ran into Travis, who was our saving grace, which led us to this amazing site. It's been a fun trip. I didn't think we'd end up on a boat. It's been great. Totally wild and unexpected. And which is one of those things that that makes coming out here great. You don't really expect to be doing things like that. I just thought, oh cool, we're just gonna take a dip in the lake and just keep on driving, but nope. Ended up doing some fishing, jumping off the pontoon boat, having a great time.
It didn't land in a lake.
Yeah. You know, they spin.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay.
Shannon Valley.
Oh, look at that heron out there.
This whole thing.
Hanging out up on that pole.
Just the opportunity to meet Travis here that has opened up his boat. He took us out on that, and that's just the serendipitous experiences that we find, you know, being at the right spot at the right time, and you meet these people, and next thing you know, you're cruising around on a boat having a wonderful evening. And that's the fun part about having an open journey in front of you, and the open road is you just never know what's coming next, and that's a perfect example right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Keep it motoring like this and we're good.
I used to be a captain myself.
Of a submarine?
Running drugs from Tijuana.
How do you think I can afford the truck? The correction officer is just a son.
It's my
badge. It says either fuck I won.
One of you just let the boat.
It didn't do it.
Nicely played.
Good. Yeah.
Damn. Holy crap, that was a good catch.
Did anybody get that?
He got it.
This boy did.
He got it. He's just a show off.
It was all for the camera.
Do it for the new guy.
Did you do anything? I feel the
You know, finding a gate, that's never fun. A locked gate is never fun when you're pressed for time and you want to, you know, just get there, relax. It was 9 o'clock at night. And then, I mean, I think the highlight, to be completely honest, it's tough for me because I really enjoyed going back to where like I grew up and actually camping out there. I mean, I haven't camped in that place in over 20 years, probably 25 years. And I had so many memories of growing up and swimming in that river and fishing and doing things like that. It was really peaceful to be back there, and it was neat to do it with like friends and people, you know, I just met and kind of share that history. But it's hard to beat that boat, you know. It's cool to go out drinking and fishing and swimming, jumping off the boat and stuff.
It's perfect. Holy shit.
Oh, hello! Kind of takes it a little bit out of you at first.
How did I go further than you did?
I didn't want to squish you. You're my friend.
Go for it.
Overlanding's cool and stuff, but it's pretty repetitive. And it can get really boring really fast if you don't know how to switch it on. But to have something like going out on a goddamn boat with a dude you met the day before, and which was weird, felt like we were out there with family and people we've known forever. So that's hard to beat. That's got to be definitely the highlight of this trip.
I've got you. Jump. I want to see as many people in the water as possible.
Here goes Travis. Travis is going.
Yeah! Bye, guys!
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. I gotta jump in. Wait, bye.
Hey Evan, I didn't need to do mouth to mouth on it.
Here, come here. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Let me help you. Let me save you. Let me save you.
You can't run from the Lord.
Where are you going? I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Where's your belt? Where's your phone?
Man. Posted it to YouTube and
damn, that boat went really far.
I'm not even mad right now.
Hey, I'm not even mad.
Nothing. You're too much of a wind block.
There it goes, there it goes.
There. Woo!
Huh? The string. Look at the fog over there, guys. See that fog rolling over?
Yeah.
That's a shot.
Oh my God, with the fog rolling in? Hell yeah.
Who would have fucking thought that we would have started overlanding in bungfuck Alsea in the, you know, up in the hills, and then end up on a goddamn boat in Florence.
Just our luck.
It was beautiful dudes. How about we just go on a boat? I guess we could camp on the boat and make it official. But...
Sure, we could let it happen too.
I couldn't save you. Maybe I should just save myself. Our love was a supernova. Couple of fools rushing in.
Well, we almost finished these 2 bottles. That's for one thing. On a boat, on a lake. Well, I guess that's where boats are, right? But yeah, we just spent the whole day basically on a damn lake and eating barbecue on another lake.
And all just out of dumb
pure
luck.
happenstance.
Yeah, serendipity. I would call it serendipity.
There we go. We can do that. Karma.
Look at that.
So silly.
Ridiculous.
So we will all be propeller on, and then we'll say 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, and then she'll lift off.
And she'll lift off. This is
Giving me anxiety. But now I'm invested, so.
yeah, we're already here.
invested. Now I'm sold.
Now I have to complete the mission. We're ready, man. We have it.
Today, Junior.
We got that camera. We got this camera. He's got your camera.
We got plenty of people filming this stupidity, so.
Yes. For the whole world to see.
No one's ever gonna see this.
Tag everyone.
All right, go ahead.
All right, base startup. Base startup. All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!
Holy
shit.
Holy shit.
Oh! All right, rotate.
Ready?
And out.
Go!
Who the hell is way over there?
Oh, that was a direction.
Somebody's going the wrong direction.
Who's that?
I don't
Come
know.
on. Wait, where'd my drone go?
Look at your camera.
Oh, it's black. It's black. It's too dark.
Alright, that's it.
I see too many drones.
So today I'll be doing carne asada with spring onions, and gonna be making a pico de gallo today, and tortillas. Something super simple. Jeff already made the marinade for the meat, so it's just been marinating for the last few hours. He's gonna throw in the Blackstone and feed everyone here.
What are you making?
A little appetizer for the crew. A couple of little smoked, what are they called? Little smokies.
Smoky.
Little smokies. Little BBQ sauce.
Ooh, snozzberries.
To know that you're in something that can be different tomorrow and you take the most of today is kind of what I got from you. Like,
Absolutely.
you're here.
Yep.
Make the most of it.
Yep.
find the right way to do it.
Yeah.
And then that creativity and all of the things that you guys are learning from each other inspires the shit out of me, just knowing you people.
Yeah.
So, cheers to all of you.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, a big part, I found that a big part of success in going out and doing what we do is research and planning, and like making sure you gotta, research and planning is really, really important. But such a huge piece of it is also just being willing to let go of the plans and improvise.
Let the plan
or if something
make its own
if something
plan.
happens, you just you follow the flow that, I don't know, serendipity has brought to you. In this case, running into Travis and discovering
Let's
this.
just say you ran into
property.
Enchanted Valley, and I happened to be here on a skid steer and didn't want you guys to go away.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. I didn't want you to go away without, and you all instantly, like, you can read people instantly. You all good. How do I help these people not sleep on the side of 101? Because that's pretty much where you have to sleep at Saturday night at 12 o'clock.
We'd have had to gone up on that.
Yeah. So I really appreciate meeting you guys, and y'all have inspired me too. Jumping off that boat. First time, I never would have jumped off my boat, but I did.
Or something like that.
Well, let me ask you, how did you guys make it up to where you made it when you were about ready to turn around? Was that like Google Maps or something?
Onyx Maps.
Onyx Maps.
Yeah.
And when I was
It was
out on the
listing it as a
driveway,
fire road, but it said it was open.
And I saw you guys, and you were in the front.
Mm-hmm. I made them all
And then I
stay.
saw my man over here walking up, and for some reason I could see, like, all right, I got to go down there and see what's up.
Yeah.
And instantly my read was, what can I do to help you?
Yeah.
What can I do to help you?
Yeah, no, and we appreciate that because we've
so awesome.
We've been stopped before where guys are like, "What are you doing here?
Yeah,
like why are you here?" And we were ready for it. Like I already had my guard up when you came around. I saw you coming down, and I think I was on the mic. I was like, "Uh-oh, we got a local."
I came down and I saw you come up to the back of the truck, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Can I help you?" You're a friendly cat.
Oh yeah, he is.
Like a teddy bear, huggable. You're the man. You're the man.
Not actually a cat. He's more of a bear.
Okay.
More of a bear.
Just so you know.
How was that?
Put him on your hood ornament when you're going to weird places, and he'll bring
I'm like
friendship.
the local whisperer.
Exactly. You're the local whisperer. Exactly.
Oh, little old me.
But
Christian, start crying.
I just saw you, and I wanted to stay away from you. You're kind of a grizzly Adams, big old truck. But yeah, friendly. Thank you. But long story short, y'all are unbelievable people doing really cool things, showing, I guess, people the trails of the world, right?
Well, we're showing what you can do.
What you can showing the possibilities,
and the culture behind it.
If you want to get out there and do it.
Yeah, I'm never going to show anybody a trail. I might say what trail it is, but I'm not going to show you how to do it. It's all on your own. I'll give you the tools to, we all do that. I mean, you guys as influencers, you're showing people how to do it. It's not that this guy just fucking went to Arctic Circle and showed people that you can do it, in a van or whatever. I mean, whatever you're driving.
Wow.
But there's layers to it.
Wow.
There's a planning process, like what you're saying. There's a planning process. And even before any of that, you got to get the vehicle. And a lot of everything we did this weekend, for the most part, maybe not the beach, you could fucking do in a regular just rig with all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. We didn't do anything special on this. You kind of have to want it, and you have to not be afraid to kind of fuck your car up a little bit. Some of the roads we went down on the second day, we had to chainsaw out of some of them, and I have pinstripes. I know everybody else does. There was some screeching going on, and you can't be afraid, to do shit like that. You got to step out of your comfort zone
Those are road
to
scars.
have fun.
They're all good. Yeah.
What's that?
Road scars.
Oh yeah.
or
dude,
whatever you call them.
Yeah, I mean,
love
he's got some serious road
Battle
scars. He's got
scars.
tree
Battle
scars.
scars.
I've had rigs that, I mean, I've rolled on trails. I've done it all, and I'm a little more careful now because it's my daily driver. But yeah, I am not afraid to send it at all. I will break shit, but you know, that's fun for me. It's not fun for everybody. You know, some people just want to cruise back roads and do that shit, and that's a part of this culture too. You know, and it all comes down to just going out and like just getting outside and enjoying it, enjoying your public lands that you fucking pay for. And you know,
Do you mind if I ask some questions?
Have at it.
Yeah. Because you guys know each other enough. But I know none of you other than 2 days ago. Where are y'all from? Oregon?
I'm from here, yeah. Basically.
Eugene.
Eugene?
Utah.
Utah?
Berkeley, California.
NorCal?
Washington State.
Washington State?
Florida.
Which part?
Sarasota.
All right. I love that place.
I don't.
That's a good one.
I love that place. I
Hey, bro. I hate my home.
Oh, my home's Chicago.
From Missouri, live in Washington.
Missouri? Washington? All right. And you guys found a way to be sitting by a campfire right now on the tip of a hill in the middle of nowhere because of what?
Overlanding.
So, well, like me, and also through like social
Good
media.
people.
Yeah, social media
Good
too.
people.
I've met everybody here through social media.
Well, as far as like us being on
Except
this
Braxton.
hill
I
is
met him
from
at a
being
expo.
with for meeting good people and being nice and being kind to each other.
Yes. Ish.
Kind
So
of.
you all...
I think it's a lot about taking chances.
Yeah.
And like the whole reason that we're all here in vehicles is like we all have some crazy idea of taking a chance on something, something that we found a passion for, or something that it might be overlanding, it might be photography, filmmaking, whatever, but we took a chance and put ourselves in that moment. A lot of those are like huge leaps of faith. You know, whether it's a style of living in a vehicle full time, or, you know, let's be filmmakers and go tell stories about overlanding. We all took a chance, and really that's all brought us together. We took a chance down a dead end road on a lake, and we met you, and here we are. And I think
I'm
that's kind of
a huge faith person.
Oh yeah, we are
huge,
for sure.
Huge faith. Like everything happens for a reason.
No, for sure.
Yep.
As long as you do the right things and be kind and just live your life the way it should, you know, help people and whatever. This happens.
Things work out.
It works out.
It's weird. There's like
and
this
then all of a
energy
sudden
that
the whys in the road become. I got a lot of whys in the road.
Whys
you know?
or whys?
Yeah. And then you run them over.
Well, I'm not from Utah, so Choo-choo, bang!
All right, let's test her out, Beavis.
Sir, that's a side, not a full.
No, I'm not putting it. We're gonna mix it all up. We're just gonna see. You're like, what the fuck? Let's try her out.
My
You never know.
ancestors are crying somewhere.
I know. I'm fat, trust me. Never trust a skinny cook. Hold on, let me make one.
I'm getting drunk.
Wow. I told you, dude. It's so money. Kiss the cook.
I might have found the scotch.
Okay. I told you, dude. Mix it up. It's all the elements: salty, savory, mixed with the sweet and the meat. A little bit of this here, a little bit of little crunch.
The van life world back here, you know? That's what I love
So
about
having to set up tables and everything is like it's all set up.
I know. Like everything is just here. It folds out nicely. It rolls back in nicely when you're all done with it. Minimal packing. That's what van life for me has been all about.
John Muir goes up the Sierras.
Oh yeah.
Nice. What?
Yeah.
That's awesome. You weren't kidding.
My skydiving jersey. Die epic.
Die epic.
Live legendary. Yeah.
Your skydiving
jersey. Yeah. See that? It's
Wait.
just. Yeah.
You go skydiving too?
Skydive.
Oh, why do we never talk about that? Why is that just now coming up? Oh yeah, by the way, I jump out of planes.
100 or something so jumps.
Damn.
What? How do we not even touch on that at all?
Yeah, we didn't.
Yep, we didn't. Oh well.
I'm a mystery.
Apparently. Golly. All right.
All right, where are we going?
We're gonna go up the trail.
Up the trail. Get some riding in. Woo.
Yeah, you've been hauling this thing for however long.
Yeah,
Be
it's only
sad.
been a bit of a challenge and
Sad to not see it actually in action.
pain in my ass, but I'm gonna ride it now. Yeah, getting to meet some incredible and amazing content creators and influencers in person and spending a few days with them has been awesome. They always say, you know, never meet your heroes or never meet the people that you look up to and are inspired by, but like I think the opposite is true because they inspire me, and to be able to sit down and chat with them and share some whiskey and just hear their stories, it's just I think you feed off of each other, and inspired inspires others, right? And so I thought it was great, and I'm again walking away with more inspiration and motivation to like, cool, step up my game, and got some more tools just listening in on conversations and like, okay, cool, I can add that into how I do things and into my storytelling and kind of, okay, adapt and make it into hopefully something bigger and better.
This one was, holy cow. I mean, I planned the first 2 days like I do any of the trips that we've done on this for the first, 2 episodes. We, plan out the first 2 days, and then, we always just kind of find our way, but I did not expect this to go this way. It's, you don't often see an overlanding show or film or YouTube content or anything that ends you up on a dead end road that some stranger comes out to ask to help, kind of send you in the right direction, wondering why is there 6 rigs in his, near his driveway, and then, end up becoming friends with him and takes us out on a boat and hangs out with us and has been like completely gracious, and didn't have to do shit. He could have told us to leave his neighborhood, his HOA.
Yeah, I mean, this trip has just been filled with excitement, fun times, like fun memories, like running into Travis, doing the like Vietnam era like drone liftoff to like even like coming onto the coast, like setting sight on like the ocean, like coming in from like mountains to the trees to like boom, we're at the ocean. Even sand dunes, that was great. Ripping the truck up, that was fun. Can't wait for the next trip.
It's just at this point it's all a blur. It's like we've done so much shit in 3 films, and now to crunch it all into around an hour a piece, it's like, holy shit, how do you do it? And you don't want to drop anything that was cool, and there's so many good spots that you're editing and like trying to make it work to where everybody can see all the cool stuff that we did, but that it's still interesting and doesn't draw out too long. That's a problem in its own. So to put it all together and then watch it kind of come into fruition for the last 7 months has been quite the trip. But I'm glad to be done with it. But at the same time, it's like kind of bittersweet because it's so fun doing these. But it just costs a lot. So I just need to find a sugar daddy and just be like, here, make films, and here's a credit card, and we'll just keep doing these all the time. But no, it's going to be good. I've got about a 10.5-hour drive home. It's going to be home. Then I'm out at home for 3 days. Then I'm going out with a 5-day trip with just my 2 bigger kids and older kids, and no cameras and no nothing, and just kind of unwind and think about this and go to work and get this done so it drops. But I'm ready for it to be a wrap.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. This has been a blast. I can't say how much of a blast it's been, and I know I have my moments where I have to kind of get away from the crowd and be on my own, and that's just me. That's just who I am, and I need my alone time sometimes. But you guys have all just been fantastic. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm so thrilled that someone else backed out and I got to step into this spot, because it was a wonderful opportunity. I really, really enjoyed it.
Is that my friend?
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's a wrap.
That is a wrap.
The wave that we rode in crashed in slow motion. We found the time slipped through our hands. Nothing else to do. I couldn't save you. Maybe I should just save myself.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.